It is Monday, RuneFest is over, and we're all very sad because it went by too fast. But today we are going to be heading into London, spending the day there, then taking the train back tonight, back to Link's house in Bournemouth. I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I could not fall back asleep. We made it to the train station. Meal deal Mondays, baby.
I was in the ADP challenge and wanted to do the Waker, and I think like 5 weeks last year.
It's so bright out.
It was pretty low. It was insane.
Next stop will be Hampton.
This is a bit comfier than the
I
L.
really don't.
Never skipping the birdhouses. Actually, that's a lie. We've skipped quite a few. Steven is contemplating life right now. They always say mind the gap on these British trains, but like I never realized how big the gap really is. Like that is actually massive. Like that, they cannot have these in America because people would like genuinely fall through all the time. Maybe they do in the UK too. I'm not sure. I definitely don't want that invocation for TOA on Mbaba. Mind the gap. The trees here in London are probably older than the US. These are massive. And they're just like random trees, like just casual all over the place. I have to get a video of this. It's Big Ben. We finally found it. Wow.
Smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it'd be bigger. Hello. I like the sound they make.
I think those two are nice.
That's a great picture.
Wow, trees. Going for a romantic date in the park. I was worried there weren't going to be any public toilets, but luckily we found some. It's crazy, they actually copied Chick-fil-A, except it's green. And the last thing on the head is a Pepsi symbol. No way, I found a telephone booth. They've got palm trees here. I forgot to mention that before. There are palm trees in the UK. These pigeons are getting closer and closer. I heard that if a place has the British flag outside like that, that they're raging racists. London's first deep dish pizza. I mean, I'm sure it's not authentic, but I'm wearing a Chicago hoodie right now, ironically. That is actually crazy. They have Dave's Hot Chicken here. I was not expecting to see that. Piccadilly Circus. The word circus coming from another language, that means circle. Everyone else is taking pictures and videos, so I guess I'm supposed to as well. It's like the most touristy looking stand over here. I'm so glad on the ground it tells you which way to look because I've been so confused. So you have to like think on the spot everywhere you go. We're on the way to Buckingham Palace. There's a huge grassy garden area. It goes on and on. Yeah, it feels really warm now. It's a better problem to have than being too cold, at least. It's kind of a struggle right now because we have all of our bags with us that we packed for the 4-day weekend. Because Link ended up leaving last night and driving back, and we didn't get the chance to give him our bags. So we've got all this stuff with us, and our friend Yariosho that we've been hanging out with, he had a thing scheduled already, so he's gone for a couple hours, and it's just us at the palace now. Yeah, it's a lot to carry, so I don't know, we're still gonna walk around though. It's interesting the dichotomy between the guards that are inside there and the police out here, because the police are having a good time taking pictures of people, taking pictures of people with their phones for them. Meanwhile, the guards in there are not allowed to laugh. They're actual NPCs. When that post truck was going through, this barrier went into the ground, and after the truck came through, it came out of the ground. That was really cool to see. I didn't get it on record, but it's interesting. There's another one of those barriers. You can see it from the side. Some B-roll footage. Just kidding, it's not B-roll, it's A-roll. We've been seeing these things everywhere, and I couldn't make out what they were. I thought they were like weeds, and I was like, maybe they're growing green onions. But finally, we've seen some that have flowers on them, or some that are like about to turn into flowers. So now I know for sure that these are in fact flowers, or they grow into flowers. I was very close to picking one of these and trying to eat them because they really look like green onions. Every time I've been saying Buckingham Palace, I've been very close to saying Buckingham Fountain. I have to stop myself and correct myself. I'm so used to the fountain in Chicago. We're gonna eat a little snack of some food that we had. There's so many gardens around the city. All over, you keep running into them, which is nice. You like gardens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
There's is that a seagull? That would be a really big pigeon. There's another one. This is Trafalgar Square. I've been seeing a lot of big monuments and stuff like this and taking pictures. I don't think I recorded everything. Got a lot of pictures of things though. And it's so funny, we keep walking by things and taking pictures. I don't know what a lot of these things are. It's just like, oh, big cool monument, let's take a picture. But we know what this thing is, kind of. Well, I know the name of it. That's all I know. You can say it.
You can use it.
That's very nice of those sea creatures to hold the dolphin while it throws up into the water.
Whoa, he was wasted.
Oh, I didn't mean to record my face.
Taking the circles.
Yeah, I saw the circles on the ground. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I just realized now it's like on Fremont Street how they have the circles where the buskers go. No way, it's Big Ben. Yeah, that's poop on his head. These look like the different models of the willow trees. That's kind of cool with the moon in the shot. You can kind of see it. Yeah, an album cover for a British Midwest emo band. Yeah, I don't know, it's been a long day. I don't have any jokes. I can't come up with any jokes. It is very impressive to see this in person. I found out today, looking on the map, that this is actually called Elizabeth Tower.
That's my boy Winston.
feel like everywhere we go, there's just historical monuments. More and more and more. I don't even know the names of all these. I know this is Westminster Abbey though. The lighting is really good. We went to McDonald's and I never eat at McDonald's. But they had a thing, the McPlant here, which they don't have in the US, so we had to get that. I got Big Mac. I don't know how it's going to compare to the US because I don't eat McDonald's. It looks good. A veggie wrap. And then a drink called Oasis, which I've also never heard of. Inside of the wrap. Just noticed there's some kind of chickpea or lentil in here. It's really good. I think it's like curry flavored. Well, we finished eating. We're heading over to Victoria Station to get a bus back to Bournemouth, but on the way there we saw Caesar's Palace. I mean, Victoria Palace. Also, I realized that the last time I had McDonald's, I think it was the last time I went to the UK in 2019. And off we go. Now it truly feels like Greenfest is over and the depression begins. And probably the sickness. We're back where we started, where we first got here. Kind of sounds like we're leaving. We're not leaving yet. We're just getting picked up by Lincoln just a bit. He is just so sweet.
What boy? You're not going to get any food then.
I'm so exhausted. I don't know if you could tell. I haven't really slept much the whole weekend. I forgot what I was gonna. I'm really hoping that I don't end up getting sick, but I'm pretty sure I am going to be, which really sucks because I was just sick a month ago and I went through hell for like 3 weeks and it sucks. So hopefully it's not that bad when or if it happens again. He does this every single time someone is eating. He'll literally stare the entire time. The entire time. Today, our first day after our RuneFest weekend, it's Tuesday today. We've been chilling, playing Rooney all day today, but we just made a trip out to Tesco and a couple other stores, and we brought back snacks, or we're gonna be bringing back snacks. Hopefully we can fit all this, because all the snacks we brought here, we then took out the suitcase and we have extra space now. So we have 4 very filled bags with snacks. Hopefully we can fit them. If not, I'm sure Link will gladly take them off our hands, whatever we can't fit. We're going to get Indian food later too, so very excited for that. Been really wanting to do that at some point before we leave the UK. I'm telling you, every time. He's such a good boy though. Been wanting to get Indian food at some point, and we finally got it. Here's all the food. It looks so good. It smells so good. And of course,